Hi, welcome back to Deliciously Organic, and today we're going to talk a little bit about our immune health. A lot of people are very fascinated with their immune health, but the one thing that we do is we take our immune systems for granted. And we take it for granted until we run into a problem and our immune systems start to fail us. And then we kind of wake up and we realize, hey, I don't feel so good. Before anything serious sets into our immune system, it's always good to keep your immune system as healthy as possible. So today we're going to talk a little bit about that. A couple things that I would like to talk to you about, and that is just like today we prepared a nice grilled vegetable with green salad, high antioxidants. Especially this time of year, we're in the fall right now, and we all need some extra antioxidants. A lot of people just taking a good multiple vitamin every day will help you out. Taking a little bit of extra vitamin C. A lot of people will add in maybe 500 to 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day. There's also other herbs that you can use to help with your immune system that have been known to work with that. Echinacea is actually purple coneflower. It's a perennial plant. And Echinacea is known to be used for approximately 10 days to 2 weeks. And the way a lot of people use that is they use that at the very beginning when they start to come down with a cold or maybe the flu, and they'll take that for 10 days to 2 weeks to help some of those symptoms and to help maybe with the duration of the cold or the flu. Echinacea is something though that you don't use every day. So a couple herbs that you might want to try that people use every day, one of it is Chinese Astragalus root. Chinese Astragalus root, it's very effective for the immune system. It works with primarily with your adrenal glands. If you take that every day, it helps to keep your immune system high. The only time that you don't take Astragalus root, you don't want to take it if you're running a fever. That's something you don't want to do. Other than that, Astragalus root is something that you can take every day to keep your immune system up. You have to remember though that when you're working with your immune system, even if you have a high immune system, it's not that you never will get sick, because you will. You may get a cold or you may get a flu, but sometimes the duration is not as long, or you don't get the cold or the flu as hard as somebody that maybe doesn't have a good immune system built. So keeping your immune system high this time of year is always important to do. One thing also, and that is that our bodies have the capability to heal if we put in the right things. When it comes to our immune system, eating is very important, and our nutrition. So one thing that I tell people, and that is lots of water. Our bodies are composed of a lot of water, and so we need to make sure that we replace that water every day. Water flushes out bacteria, it helps to flush out viruses, it helps to thin mucus. So if you have a problem with chronic sinusitis, you have a problem with allergies, even when you get a cold, water is one of the best things that you can drink. Also, I've read that when you have a cold, we tend to breathe through our mouth a lot because we're very stuffy. So we tend to breathe through our mouth a lot, and so we tend to lose a lot more water, and we tend to dry out a lot more. So instead of replacing that with maybe something like a soda or an iced tea or something like that, try drinking just plain water. It'll keep your energy up a little bit, help to thin things out for you, works a lot better. And so one of the things that I want to tell you, and that is make sure that you wash your hands on a regular basis, just like we've all heard. Wash the bacteria. No matter what you touch, we have bacteria. When we have a cold, a lot of times you'll find that you have a tendency to breathe through your mouth a lot more. And when we do that, our mouths get dry, our throats get dry, and we seem to inhale a lot more irritants. And so drinking water also helps that, instead of drinking like a soda or drinking pop. And also remember to try to stay away from dairy products. Dairy products, a lot of gluten or wheat products, a lot of sugar products, all those things will cause you to create more mucus in the system, and it's much harder for you to breathe at that time. It's much harder for you to fight the cold or the virus at that time. A lot of times people feel really healthy, and it's hard for us to relate when we get sick because we feel healthy all the time. But the one thing you have to remember, and that is when you do feel sick, or when you start to get a cold, or when you have aches or you have pains, those are not normal things for your body. So remember, those are warning signs that we need to sit up and take notice that our bodies are trying to tell us something. And maybe it's kicking up our immune systems a little bit, so we start to fight those things off, or that we aid those things. If you do have something and it just keeps lingering and lingering on, always make sure that you get that checked out from a natural health care practitioner to make sure that there's nothing more serious going on. Because when you really start to get a serious ailment or a serious disease, usually you've had that particular ailment or disease for quite a long period of time. Nothing sets in that's serious overnight. We carry at Nature's Cornucopia, we carry all kinds of different immune relating supplements. One thing, when you come in and ask us and tell us that you'd like to have something for your immune system, you're going to find that one of us we're going to ask you a lot of questions, and we want to make sure that that we take in consideration if you're on medications or if you have chronic illness. So that we can help you work with that. And always, always make sure that you check with your healthcare practitioner if you're going to be adding something in, so that you're not sure it's going to interfere with any medications that you take. If you have any more questions about immune system, or you would like some help with building your immune system up, make sure to come and see me at Nature's Cornucopia, or you can reach me at our email address, which is naturescornucopia@hotmail. Or you can call, and we'd be glad to help you and answer any questions that you might have. I'd like to thank you all for joining me today for Deliciously Organic, and I hope to see you all back soon, and everybody have a healthy day. Bye-bye.